me introduce Tydy. We're actually a very, very simple product. It's a pure B2B SaaS product. It's a simple mobile content management and broadcasting platform for businesses. And what that means is it allows businesses like Puma, which is the sports brand, to push content to their retail stores. It allows a business like Monthly developers to push and deliver and broadcast content to their sales teams who are out on the road. It allows a company like Davita, which is a Fortune 500 company, to actually push a lot of content, not just to their sales teams, but even to their doctors' phones. So it's a very easy way to kind of manage engagement for a business who wants to broadcast a lot of different types of content. And we've actually made it very easy for businesses to get started. We have a design template engine or a gallery where we constantly keep updating professionally designed templates, which a business can pick up, start updating on a what you see is what you get editor, and within minutes actually push out and broadcast different types of content to either investors, employee teams, customers, partners, you name it, right? And so it's a very simple concept and a simple market opportunity. We're targeting the market opportunity, which is mobiles that are getting more and more common in an enterprise. You see more and more businesses having their sales teams using smartphones, using tablets. You start seeing the bring your own device program starting to actually pick up in a lot of Fortune 500 enterprises as well. And that's kind of like the market that we're targeting. Our business model or our pricing model is very, very simple. It's $40 per month for up to 10 users, and any additional user above that is $3 per month. We also provide a lot of comprehensive analytics, so the guy actually knows if his content is being consumed, what's being consumed, how much is it being consumed, who's consuming it. And the team is basically my co-founder, Nikhil, and I. We've kind of had over a decade of experience in the corporate world, each one of us. And we kind of started and launched this product in October 2013, end October 2013. We had our first paying customer in November. And just a few months ago, we raised a small angel round via Let's Venture and just hired 2 guys. Till then, it was just the 2 of us. Now we've multiplied 200%. We're now 4 people. And what we're doing right now is we're continuing to kind of scale. We have a lot of Indian customers, but what we're doing is we're now starting to see a lot of inbound opportunities coming in from other parts of the world. So Web Summit in Dublin was a very good kind of path for us, where we were chosen as one of the startups from a global perspective. And that kind of brought on a lot of people from different markets. So we were also a showcase startup in NASSCOM's product conclave, and also chosen as a top 10 design product at that conclave earlier this year. And if you want to get some more information, we're Tydy.it, Tydy it, and I think I'm ahead of time, so thank you.
So somewhere along the way you said, obviously it was a capital constraint, but and it's quite clear that the market is more international than domestic.
Yeah.
So how are you thinking about, positioning it as a global sales SaaS product as opposed to, trying to sell hard to Indian enterprises and be disappointed after a year or 2? Yeah.
So actually we started off initially by just focusing on the Indian market only because it was an opportunistic play. We were in India, it was easier to get some of the companies here. But as I said, over the last 2 or 3 months, we've actually been seeing a lot of inbound interest. The way we've been doing that is what today has become almost the conventional marketing route for a SaaS company. We produce a lot of content. We're very active on social media, answering a lot of different questions about mobile enablement in an enterprise and those kind of scenarios. So we've been getting a lot of inbound leads. Now we have users in Azerbaijan. We have companies in Dubai who are using us. We have in Europe and in the US. Going forward, I think what we've tried to do is move from that high-touch sales model to more an inbound generated kind of sales model. That's what we've been working on right now. So over the last 2 or 3 months, and hopefully the next 3 months, we'll start seeing some more inbound kind of.
How many paying clients?
So we have 15 paying clients right now.
Just one piece of feedback. We have seen a few deals in this space globally.
Yep.
I think what would help you a lot is if you add in an enterprise communication part to this as well, instead of just the content bit of it.
Right.
Because people are coming at it from that angle. And if you look at the funding that's going on in that space, especially in the US, it's just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Because that's where, a lot of, take a company like Intel, like a large company, the mobile piece of it, just the communication bit of it is a huge problem right now.
Right.
So if you marry that with the content bit of it, I think you have a huge market in front of you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I think you should pack your bags, go there for some time. Yeah, no, I think it's unfortunate, but the reality is you should be building it out there,
Right.
at least in part.
Yeah.
At least have the business front there or be there more often.
So at least with the round that we raised, the idea was to kind of help build the product, mature it, and then when we are in a position, which is probably in 3 months' time, start actually doing a lot of the BD outside.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good strategy, right? Which is prove in India, scale globally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Best of luck.